Welcome back to Beat the Recession Marketing. I'm James Carley, and you're watching The Opportunity. Everyone knows how the recession has presented such a challenge for businesses, but you never hear about the opportunity that it presents. By now, regardless of the industry or your background, you have realized that times have changed. The effects of a struggling economy and rapid technology advancement, such as smartphones, social media, as well as the internet, have changed the way Americans go about connecting with businesses. This paradigm shift created the opportunity as well as the need for this course. If you've been in business for any length of time, most likely you have witnessed a huge drop in the effectiveness of traditional outbound marketing. And I mean, the response rates are just not what they used to be. And I'm talking about everything from the yellow pages, direct mail, radio, TV commercials, flyers, ads. I mean, you name it. It all has been affected by this shift. This dilemma usually brings two frequent questions that I'm asked by my personal clients as well as other business owners. The first one is, why is this happening? And the second one is, how do I fix this? Now, both of these questions are respectable, but the good news is I'm going to show you both why and how throughout this course. I'm leaving nothing to chance, but I'm going to show you real action steps of what I actually do for my clients. I'm not going to show you any theory or any fluff, but what I actually do for my personal projects. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm pretty frustrated with the amount of fluff and lack of value going around, as if people have forgotten that the backbone of America still is small businesses. That being said, I want to do my part in helping rebuild our economy one business at a time. Currently, 97% of U.S. consumers now search online for information about a business, about a product, before they even make a choice of doing business. Now, this doesn't matter if a business is online or if it's offline, and I want you to really stop to think about this. The internet is now the starting line where Americans begin their purchasing experience. I mean, we go online to compare prices, to read reviews, practically to do everything we can to find the best deal possible offered by the best company. You top that off with recent studies showing for the first time in history, more people will be accessing the internet on mobile devices than desktop devices as early as this year. All of a sudden, the platform where businesses and consumers meet is screaming for change. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this data or change in consumer behavior mean for business owners and entrepreneurs? Well, it means that today's modern consumer is actively on the go. They have a very social lifestyle. And for a marketing plan today to be successful, it must stop interrupting what people are interested in and become what they're interested in. Now, I'm going to say that again. It must stop interrupting what people are interested in and become what people are interested in. And there's a major difference between the two. Now, here's a prime example of what I'm saying. Have you ever been comfortable at home just relaxing after a long day of work and you wanted to watch a show that you've been waiting all day to watch? And when you finally sat down to watch this show, it was interrupted by the infamous special news report about the latest, trending, internet trending topic, for example. Now, if you're honest, at that exact moment, you're ready to jump into the TV out of frustration and turn into Muhammad Ali, all because you just want to watch your show and you were interrupted. But imagine during that favorite show, that same internet trend was talked about. You would be more inclined to remember it, and you would be more inclined to take action. Why is that? I really want you to stop and ask yourself. It's because the message or the marketing message didn't interrupt what you're doing, but it coincided within it. The obvious days of the pushy, salesy marketing is completely over. I mean, we gotta let it go. It's dead. Please do not hold on to that. I want you to realize something. You see this tactic of marketing coinciding into what you like to do every single day, but you're probably not even aware of it. I want you to think about all the times you sat down at your computer and you're using Google, and you see these paid ads on the very top of the listing, the very top of the page, or on the right-hand side of the page. Or when you're using Facebook, for all my Facebook fans out there, when you're sitting down, you see the paid ads on the right-hand side, or even in your news feed. These are prime examples of this genius principle at work. By reaching consumers where they are on channels such as mobile, social, as well as local, we can stop interrupting consumers and then start engaging them. Now, the key is to focus on building relationships that continue to nurture the prospect from being a lead into being a fan, and then from being a fan into being a customer. Now, this is done through a strategic sales funnel process that combines local plus mobile plus social media strategies. Your marketing plan should never consist of a single marketing tactic. You never want to put all of your eggs into one basket. Too many times I see businesses that only focus on Facebook marketing or just SEO or yellow pages, email marketing, mailers, and so on, you name it. These things do work when they're used correctly. But before you start these marketing tactics, you need to first have a system in place. You need first to have a process, preferably one that's based on a multi-channel marketing strategy, which simply just means that you're doing multiple things at once. You're on multiple channels, so it makes it easier for you to reach your targeted market where they are, and you are speaking their language, which is really important because you're no longer talking at them, you're talking to them because you can identify their needs. Now, here are some things that a unique sales funnel can do. 1, increase your leads. 2, make it easy for you to capture leads. 3, nurture leads, which is just another way of saying engage them. 4, increase your conversions. Make it easy for them to take an action of whatever desired action you're looking for. 5, increase your retention. Make it easy for them to come back over and over again because you know what? You're staying on top of mind and they're always thinking about you. You're staying relevant. 6, build a reputation. Making it easy for you to get that brand exposure that you're looking for to help you become that market leader. My goal of teaching you how to structure a system like this is to help change your perspective about how you go about getting sales. And here's why. Let me ask you a very serious question. I want you to think about all the current marketing you're doing and all the traffic that your marketing brings. Now, I'm not talking about sales. I'm just talking about good old-fashioned traffic, eyeballs, and if you have a physical location, walk-ins. What are you doing with all those visitors who are interested because you have their attention, but they don't necessarily buy right away and they do nothing? Chances are you don't even know who they are. Statistics show that only 1% of the first-time visitor results in a new sale. Seriously, think about all that traffic that comes into your website or your place of business. This traffic includes all your window shoppers, all your freebie seekers, and everyone else that's just shown interest, but they don't buy from you right away. What are you doing with them? Statistics continue to show that 98% of all traffic that leaves your place of business or your website never returns. They're gone. Poof. Adios. You don't see them anymore. So where are they going? Most likely, they're going to your competition. Really start to internalize what I'm saying here. How many people do you talk to or come in contact with before someone actually buys? If you're honest, it's quite a few, right? You must expose your customers to your brand's message over and over again for them to realize it and then internalize it. Everything nowadays must be made social and be attached with a great user experience. In order for you to be able to get the type of sales that you're looking for that will improve your profit, you cannot put your hope, and I repeat, you cannot put your hope into making a sale to the first-time visitor. If you do make a sale, that's great, but you need to put a system in place, the type of system that stops leads from falling through the cracks. Because when each lead that falls through the crack, you're wasting your precious advertising dollars. And we all know how frustrating that can be. So it's very imperative that we put a system in place that stops all of that. And this is exactly what you're going to learn. Piece by piece, I'm going to show you how to put it together until you completely understand what to do. And I'm going to conclude it with an action plan blueprint. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next.